Alright, g'day, YouTube. Another amp. This is it. I'm not buying any more gear in terms of amps this year. I spent a fortune. Grabbed this from the pawn shop for a pretty good price. I'm running out of space to put amps. So this is it, at least until next year. You might notice this has been modded. When I first saw it in the pawn shop, not porn, I asked the blokes there, and they said, yeah, they made a few of these like this. I said, hey, this doesn't look right. Has it been modded? Because it's usually got the black sort of Tolex sort of thing in front. I've never seen JVMs with this sort of look before. And they bullshitted me saying, or maybe they didn't know. Now that they made a few of these with the clear plexiglass and all that, but nah, rubbish. So the previous owner modded this himself and put the LED lights in there and that. And you can tell because it's not cut straight. But you know what? I think it looks awesome anyway. I like it better. So let's do a quick demo of the Marshall JVM410h. No idea if it's been biased recently. Don't know how old the tubes are. But it sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good, eh? I think so. For a Marshall. Meaning, usually Marshalls aren't really known for their great clean tones. But, hey, sounds good. I haven't got this channel programmed into my foot pedal, but there's a... And the button's broken on there, by the way. The LED doesn't light up. And this button's broken. I can't even choose the clean channel with this button. I've got to program it into MIDI. Second-hand amp, man. I got it for a good price. That's the only thing that's really wrong with it, though. So 3 modes of breakup. I can't play that shit, blue stuff. But, yeah, breakup channel. So we've done clean, done the breakup. Let's get to the nitty gritty, OD1 and OD2. I've got a super overdrive engaged just with the level halfway, no drive. So like I said, 3 modes with each, so I think it's green, orange, red, but that looks orange to me, or yellow, it's not green. Anyways, the first mode. Pretty light on the gain. Oh, I've got it quite down. Let's go halfway. Turn that gain down again. So now go on to the next mode, which is orange. It's kind of like a classic rock sort of sound, AC/DC-ish. I've got OD1 programmed as such on the red mode, but with the gain turned down. I like that a little bit better. A bit of medium gain there. Sounds good to me. to the high gain channel. OD2 is my preference. Got it on red mode, but you can also cycle through it as well, like I said. Green mode, which looks yellow, but apparently it's green. Kiss use more gain than that though. Orange, little more gain. The idea, but I like the red channel for my OD2 high gain. You know what? This amp doesn't have to be pushed that much. It's the first amp I've got that doesn't really need a push with an overdrive. It sounds good without an overdrive. Without. Now overdrive engaged. It does take a fair bit of the bass out when you engage your overdrive, which is why I've got it boosted all the way up. Without the overdrive, it might have been a little bit bassy. That's because I've got it cranked to make up for the overdrive, you know, when it's engaged. I've only got the overdrive on the level noon and drive is completely off. I'm going to back off the level to like 9 o'clock because you don't really need to push this amp very much. I mean, that was really saturated, maybe a little bit too much saturation. So level on 9 o'clock, barely a push. I'll put the level back up to noon actually. That is a little bit sweeter. Man, these strings are getting rusty. Even though they're fairly new. I rust these so easily. Need to go back to those elixir strings. Might need to back off the bass a little bit. I said, you don't really need to push this amp. If you do with an overdrive, just keep the level down, man. Paul! The band. Hell yeah! How's it go? Only real Dimebag and Vinnie Paul fans got into Hell Yeah. How freaking good is that Marshall JVM410h? What a great amp, man! Selfie time. You can't do it on the fly for some reason. Anyways, blurry. Okay, there you go. What can I say? I've got a lot of high gain amps. Bloody 5150 iconic backwards. So it looks like 0212. Dual rectifier, several Randalls, 6505, and lots of other stuff around the place. But I must say that Marshall JVM410h, I think, is my favourite high gain amp out of the lot. I mean, the other ones, love them or hate them. There's some things to pick on, like the dual rectifier. I mean, I love it, but you can say, hey, I don't like the fucking fizzy high gain. And I don't like the massive low and low mid boosts by default. I love it, but some people might say they don't like it. It's like a love or hate sort of relationship. The 5150 iconic backwards 0212. It's got a lot of high end sizzle that some people might like or not like. Fairly scooped amp, and you might go and look at the 6505 and like, that thing's got way too much mids, man. Even when the mids were dialed way down, it's so mid heavy. Or the Randall T2, way too scooped. But when it comes to the Marshall JVM 410h, I haven't really got anything to pick on, man. Maybe because I grew up listening to mostly bands playing Marshalls, I don't know. It like hits home for me. It's like, this is the sound, hell yeah! Whether it's rock and roll, hard rock, high gain metal, this is the friggin' amp, man. Some reviewers don't like this amp very much. I say they're crazy. It was good enough for friggin' Children of Bodom, Alexei Lahore, but not good enough for you. Fuck off. Nah, we all got our taste, man. So, give or take. What you like, I might not like. What I like, you might not like. But for me, I'm thinking the Marshall JVM410h is the perfect amp for me. There's no weirdness. It's got everything I'm looking for, tone-wise. Hell yeah. My new favourite amp. That's all I wanted to say. Like, I'm now going to masturbate over this amp because it's impressed me so much. Is that too weird? No, I think it's fine. If you liked the video, please thumbs up, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you. Goodbye.